What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Tonight is a fun night, and we're going to talk about all the good stuff that happened in 2023. That's right. We're going to talk about everything that is good that happened in 2023, all the amazing stuff that happened. To me, to you, it's going to be an open mic night. I hope everybody jumps in here and we just talk about all the good stuff that happened. You know, I got to go to a lot of different events. I got to hang out with CJ from Drowning Pool, got to meet the singer to Saliva, to hanging out and meeting a lot of you people, starting back in Daytona when I met up with Monkey and Gremlin and Sandman and Tweedle and Hells and Droop and not Droop, The Process, Moto Noggin, Upstate Rider, Roadie Riders, hanging out with all you guys this year, man. What an amazing year 2023 has been for me. I just can't get over it. I mean, talk about amazing stuff. The new shirts are in. Those of you that ordered them, I have them. They're coming out to you soon. That's right. The new shirts are in, man. They are pimp. I dig them. I dig them. I dig them. I dig them. The last thing that happened to me that was amazing this year, Harley Santa hooked me up with a color match tour pack for my Envious Green Fade Road Glide. And man, that thing is just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the side chat because I so want to hear from everybody on how great things that happened to you this year, because 2023, believe it or not, was a really good year. And there's the link. Come on in. You're more than welcome to pop in. It's an open mic night. Let's talk about everything that happened. And, it was just great. I mean, I just can't get over it. When I think back of 2023, outside of all the BS in this world and outside of everything that happened, yeah, there's some horrific things that happened, but there was a lot of things that happened to a lot of great people all over the YouTube community and all over everywhere. It was just amazing. Oh man, I got to meet Bry the Biker this year. I got to meet George and Bert from Baggers and Brews, the one and only Keltfire. I got to hang out with Dez not once but twice. Gliding on twos. I got to hang out with him down in Daytona with Tweedle. That was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to more and more of it. Plans for next year are happening. That's going to make 2024 even another epic year for me. And I hope you guys have had an epic year for yourself with everything that happened. So there's a link. Click on in. Come on and tell me everything that happened great to you. It's your time to brag. It's your time to put it out there. Let's do it. I'm going to drop that right back in there. And, come on in, guys. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, man. This is your time to shine. And here it is. What's up, Evil Rick? What's up, Hells on Two Wheels? Fatlight, Tweedle D, The Frogzilla, Gliding on Twos, Dallas, Hola, Amigo. Talk about great things that happened. In April, I hit 1,000 subscribers. That's right. In April, I hit 1,000 subscribers. And right now we are sitting at over 1,712 subscribers at this moment. What's up, Tiger Ward, Fat Boy, One Night Fat Boy? What's going on? And always to be counted on, Mr. PA Biker. Hello, how are you?
Hello, hello, hello. And I hope you had a wonderful Christmas.
I had a great holiday.
Great. Can you hear me? Good, good, good. Very relaxing. Got to spend some time with some family. Got settled in a new house, so life is good.
Nice. Nice. So you got your new house this year. Your camera's a little low. I'm looking at you from here down. There you go. You got your new house this year. That's exciting. You got your bike this year, your Indian Scout. That's exciting. We got to hang out a little bit this year, a little bit down in Gettysburg. That was fun. What other great stuff happened to you over the 2023 year?
Well, a lot of good stuff, you know, blessed by the Lord. Um, you know, got to see some family over the year. Just had a fairly decent, good year, you know?
Yeah, right on. Right on, man. I tell you, what a great year. I know a lot of people sit there and says, 2023 sucked because of this, that, the other thing. And yeah, it did. But I don't want to concentrate on that negative. I want to concentrate on the positive stuff that, what happened and, what great things happened. Like your wife gifted you with that Indian Scout. What a great gift.
Yes, yes. And I'll tell you what, it was very unexpected. And I think I love that more than I do my Harley just because of that reason.
I don't blame you right there. I don't blame you at all. I mean, what a great gift. And you got your Harley and you got a new house, you
Yep,
know?
yep. It was a great year. Got to meet you and spend some time with you and
Yeah.
your wonderful wife as well.
Yep. Yep. And I got some great moonshine from you. Let's not forget that. I got some great
Yep,
moonshine.
yep, yep. More to come.
Yeah, right on. Right on. I'm all booked and ready to go for Gettysburg for
Right.
2024. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again.
Hmm. Hmm.
So there's going to be a lot of good stuff happening. Um, oh man, I'm excited. I really am.
I am actually excited too to come. I'm a little bit closer. I'm at maybe 7 more minutes closer than what I was before. Um, so that means I'll be able to spend more time.
7
7 minutes.
minutes, that's like 25 miles.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean that's not bad, you know. I really plan on bringing some other people with me. I'm hoping, to meet you and whatnot. But everybody's schedule is so different. You know.
Yeah. The Chip and hopefully Chip could come down this time.
Hmm.
And a few other your bros that can come down and hang out. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Everybody's, oh, I want to do it. I want to do it, but then their work schedule changes. And me, hey, I'm already retired, so and I got weekends off, so it don't matter to
Yep.
me.
Exactly. And Frogzell, how could you not be pumped about hearing about all the good stuff that happened in 2024? You know, I really, I can't, you know, yeah, I'm going to be hanging out with, I'm going to end 2023. I'm going to be hanging out with Hells and Crystal this Friday,
Wow.
Saturday, and headed back on Sunday. So the missus and I are hitting the road early Friday morning, heading out to West Virginia. We're going to finish out 2023 hanging out with Drew and Crystal and having a great time. I'm
That's
so
going to
looking
be
forward
fun.
to it.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Am I delayed a little bit? Because I got earbuds in.
No, not at all.
Okay, good. It's something new I'm trying. But yeah, it's rainy and cold here, so I don't know what you got going on there.
And I haven't had any liquor yet, Chris. That's the thing. I haven't had any liquor. I've been excited about doing this show, a year in review. I mean, I don't step on your toes there, PA, but hitting 1,000 subscribers in April was huge for us. And then, coming up on 1,712 subscribers right now as we sit. Is to me, it's amazing. I
Congratulations.
love it. You know, and I I'm really excited because a lot of great things happened to a lot of great people. A lot of people were gifted suspensions. A lot of people were gifted some custom dynamics lights. I was gifted that beautiful tour pack from the Harley Santa, whoever that is. That's amazing. You know,
Absolutely. God bless
and
you.
the new
Oh,
shirts got ordered and they finally came in.
see them, and I did not get a chance to order one.
You know, it's not too late. We're probably going to do another order of these in the future, just so everybody
Yep.
knows it's a t-shirt a moisture wickening t-shirt. They're not a shop shirt. It's a moisture wickening t-shirt. Yeah, $45 is a lot of money for a t-shirt, but check it out.
Yeah, those are bad. I like them. Very cool.
You know,
we didn't have to look at the
you go wrong with a stylish shirt with your American flag on it, or if you're in Australia, I can put an Australian flag there, or a Canadian flag if you're Canadian, or I mean, Shadow, if you want the Canadian flag, don't you know, we could put it there. Hells, you're funny. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I don't do drugs, man. I don't. I ain't got time for that, man. Motorcycle parts are too damn expensive to throw that into the works.
And for
yeah, Jake says got to get on that pre-order next time. That's right. You missed out.
I will definitely.
That'll be happening. Baskin Robbins 8 VIP. Let's see. Fatlight says I'm going to ring in New Year with suspension technologies, custom dynamics, Hogwarts, and clear view. All right, on Fatlight. That's the way to do it. Bring it in right, Cocaine bear. Look, I got a cocktail right here. I haven't even touched it. I'm just in such a great mood. I've had such a phenomenal year. When I sat back this past weekend and I started thinking about a year in review. I mean, the tens of thousands of 100,000, over 100,000 views, over tens of 20,000 watch time hours, over 1,200 subscribers. I mean, really, it's just my mind got blown. I look at that. I look at everything and everywhere I've been this year, to started in Daytona, to Laconia, to Gettysburg, to Baggers and Brews, to I don't know what happened there, but after all the events I've been to this year, it's just been amazing. Catskill Mountain Thunder, the ride I just went on with everybody up in the New York area with Moto Noggin and Upstate Rider. Corey was there, and Roadie Riders was there, and oh man, his name.
How's Blue?
Blue is doing great. I talked to him. He's been very busy working, but he's hoping to things will slow down. We could get back on again and do things. But yeah, now 2024, I'm excited. I'm going to be in Daytona again this year. I'm going to be down in Ocean City, Maryland for Bike Week. I'm going to be in Gettysburg for their Bike Fest. I'm going to be at TMMR this year. It's just blows up. Speaking of the devil, what's up to Beard? We're talking about what a great event you guys had in 2023 for the Baggers and Brews ride. I had so much fun hanging out there with you and everybody. And if you want, man, it's an open mic night. We're talking about all the great things that happened this year. Here is the link. Come on in. Everybody and anybody is welcome to just jump on in and let's talk about the greatness of this community and all the great things that happened. It really was a great year. I sat there and, I just, Turi Fast Throttle Tuner stepped up with me this year. Thank you, Turi Fast Throttle Tuner. YOLO Headlights stepped up, sent me a headlight. Viking bags. Thank you very much. The Viking bags. Those soft lowers that came out, those were nice. Mike has them. He's loving them to death. It just really, this year really just blew my mind on what a great year it was. And I just want to hear from everybody else what a great year they had, So, I mean, you had a great year. It was phenomenal. I'm taking up your time. I apologize, PA.
You ain't taking up my time. I look forward to this every Wednesday.
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh,
I can't anything I got planned just to make sure I'm here by 8 o'clock.
yeah, yeah. I appreciate it. You've been one of my longest viewing subscribers, and
Ooh.
great time. Yeah, and I'm here at asshole. Seeing you luggage rack. Yep, Tweedle sent me a luggage rack for the tour pack. That's awesome. Oh, Hell says thank you for doing an excellent suspension install video. It was my pleasure. Only thing could have made that better if I didn't pay for the suspension. But you know what? I'm glad I paid for it because it is the best suspension I've ever ridden on. And I've ridden on Legends, and I've ridden on Progressive, and I've ridden on stock. I can't comment on any others because I haven't ridden on them or installed them. So that's it. Yep, Tweedle sent me the luggage rack.
Nice.
Only friends give friends rack. Okay.
Good rack.
Yep. And it came special delivery by my brother, Big Mike 135. That was another great thing. I got to do a review on his bike of the 135 motor with all the Screaming Eagle parts on it. Man, what a great bike. It really is. 145 horse. That's under factory warranty and EPA compliant. I mean, how can you complain?
No, you can't.
I got to meet Bry and his wife this year and hung out with Bry and his wife for a little bit, man. That was a great evening. Everybody I met this year, it's been a phenomenal year. It really is. And
yeah,
every guest I had, starting with Monkey all the way up to last week, was phenomenal. Great guests. Had a lot of fun, with all the guests on the live,
It's been a fun year.
The Gaunt says that 35 is going to smoke Tweedle. Oh, poor Tweedle. Everybody wants to raise Tweedle. I don't know why. But there's a link, guys. Again, come on in, share your good fortunes and your great experiences that you had this year. I just can't get over what a great year this has been. It's been phenomenal. It really has.
Now we just need the weather to warm up a little bit more here.
Yeah. Dr. Santa got him a tour pack. That's right. So somebody gifted me my tour pack. So wow. I gifted my old tour pack, which is already vivid black, to my brother Mike because he's been wanting a tour pack. Well, you know what? I'm a pay it forward kind of guy. Mike is a true brother to me. I love him to death. I do anything for him. So I made him a deal he couldn't refuse, which was, you want a tour pack? I got the King tour pack. It's yours.
Yes, I just did that with a pair of saddlebags to a brother.
Yeah. When is Gatlinburg? I don't know when Gatlinburg is, but Gettysburg is July 11th through the 13th. 11th through the 15th.
11th through the 15th, right.
Yep. And I will be there the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So on the 12th through the whatever that Sunday is. So yeah. XAN had a good year this year. I know you have. Tweedle's had a good year this year. He got that Roguelite ST, built it up, made it the monster that it is. We all love the bronze chicken. We give him a big stones about it, but it's a great bike. Yep. Let's see. Daytona will be racetrack. Let's go. Let's do it. Steve Turner's in the house. Steve, I got to hang out with you. Yes, at Gettysburg. That was a lot of fun. It was great that you came out. And he pimped out on a Dr. Harley t-shirt. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Hell's on Two Wheels.
Hey, Mr. Hell.
What's
Merry
going
Christmas.
on?
Bro, just come up here to support, man.
Much love, respect,
So yeah, you had one hell of 23. And it was fun to watch. I can tell you that.
Yes, it was.
Oh, news to me. The Jarowitz are going to be back in Gettysburg again this year.
Oh.
Are they?
I thought you were going to tell me some more about Drowning Pool or something.
Well, they're going to be playing Saturday night in Gettysburg. I just hope CJ remembers who I am so I can introduce you. If not, we'll still find him and talk to him.
Yeah, you just had to keep bringing that up, Doc.
Well, not for nothing. I do have their latest CD that's signed by the whole band.
Yeah, you just keep showing that to me every time I talk to you.
You just need to talk to stuff it every time.
Yeah, it's right there. God damn this camera.
Yeah, the camera moved.
I hate this camera at times.
I might as well get some margarita mix with all that salt you keep rubbing in the wound.
I mean, if you want, I could always bust out the poster.
Might as well just throw the CD too.
Hey, we got
Oh yeah, we got Jesse James Dupree.
Yeah, that was exciting for you guys. Jesse James Dupree, coming out, hanging out with you at West Virginia Harley for putting on that show. You guys got to hang out, backstage passes.
Yeah.
Blue Spade was finished at the beginning of the 2020-23 year. It made its debut in Daytona. I was there for that. That was exciting. That's the first time I met you and Crystal and Tweedle, and Moto Noggin was there. It was a great time.
It
Blue
wasn't.
Spade was done. There's still a lot of mystery behind Blue Spade. Like, what's in it? No, you won't tell anybody.
Like, will it run today or will it not run today? That's the mystery.
Well, the question of it's not will it run today, is will you break it today or will you not break it today?
That's true.
It'll run as long as you don't break it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
have it fixed now.
Yeah, I might have it fixed. Maybe. We'll have to put it to the test a few more
Not
times.
breaking it is not any fun.
So Big Mike's got a question for you, Hells. What's the name of the campground in West Virginia?
Lighthouse.
I can give them a second one if that one gets full.
Okay. It's got to be for an RV, though, Crystal.
Yes, Battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just down the road.
It's the second one if the other one's full.
Yeah.
And it's really close.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like all these campgrounds are along the lake right there. So.
Oh, awesome. Now we'll go on the Hellbender.
Yep.
Raise hell, make bail, right?
Right. I heard there might be a shootout during this event. Possibly.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Heard through the grapevine there might be a shootout. Since somebody wants to talk shit, and for once it's not me.
Talk shit all day.
Hey, if you want to talk shit, that's fine. Just back up the shit you could talk.
Amen.
Yeah. Sometimes I come a little short about it, but I'll still talk it.
Well, I don't claim to be the fastest. I don't claim to have the fastest bike, but Spaceballs is one hell of a fast bike.
It is. Spaceballs is crazy. It's a perfect name for what that bike is. So.
Wait till future plans.
And you're bringing that, right?
To Daytona?
No, to Hootenanny.
West Virginia? Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh.
And Crystal gets a ticket for a test drive.
What?
She just walked by. She's like, and Crystal gets to take it for a test drive.
Of course.
You did change the compensator. Oh no, you compensated to delete that one, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh Lord mercy.
You're in trouble, Chris, on that bike.
Oh Lord mercy. Hey, I just heard there's a possibility maybe Spaceball's going to be in a shootout in West Virginia.
That is a possibility. I do have a hired gun to run it, though.
I'll let him ride my new bike. It'll be so uncomfortable for him.
No, the hired gun to run that bike will be Crystal.
I'm telling you, don't let her fool you. When she's like, I need to learn more stuff. We all need to learn more stuff, but don't let her fool you. Like,
oh no, I'm not fooled. I know. I put Crystal on Spaceball. She's going to eat you for lunch.
probably
She's going to chew up Blue Spade and spit it out.
Probably because she was a handful on her low rider S, and it wasn't even close to what Spaceball is.
Yep, and the bronze chicken wouldn't even line up against Spaceballs with Crystal on it. The bronze chicken will sit there and lay an egg.
The old golden goose will lay a golden egg.
Yeah.
How long has she been riding for? How long has your wife been riding for?
Well, how long have you been riding now? Almost 3 years? Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
but there's 2 words that she has: no fear.
Mm-hmm. Same way with my wife.
Or open throttle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't have to tell her. You don't tell her to give up more throttle.
Tweedle says, I'll run around. He ain't scared. Oh, yeah.
No, she went to the next room and she's still like talking shit in the next room.
Well, it happens. It happens. It happens. Yeah. So, yeah, he said to be a good teacher.
Yes, I heard to the grapevine there's going to be a possible shootout.
Yep. So, run what you brought. Street outlaw style shootout.
When is
first round call out.
Oh, we're gonna do first round call out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can only
Chris
run.
Going to call you out first round.
I was going to say, dude, I can only run once in the first round.
Yep.
Hey, Crystal.
They realized Saturday we got to set up shop.
Crystal, I'm on a live. Stop shit talking in there.
See, here it is. Arm drop chases a race. Heads up. Ain't no one getting a hit. Ain't no one getting no bike links in West Virginia. Nope. Straight up outlaw racing.
I'm going to come for that.
Run what's sprung, baby.
No brackets, no nothing.
I'm just tired of everybody talking this stuff on YouTube. We're going to do it. You want to be a part of it? Come on.
When is this?
Harley Santa's listening. If he wants to gift me with a turbo system for Spaceball, I'd be open to that option.
I hope Christmas is over.
My birthday's coming.
When and where in West Virginia?
Well, we can't really say when and where, but if you
it'll be at the Hootenanny.
If you go to the Hootenanny, you might find out.
All right.
Because cops like to watch this stuff. So
when is the Hootenanny? I've never been there before.
So the Hootenanny is June 14th through the 16th. And the reason is last year was the first year of it, and it was only done one day. We just did one huge dice run, and after it was an awesome success. He made the goal because it's I just support him, promote him, help him any way I can. The guy's name's Michael Moore. He runs the actual Hellbender, and he's the one that puts it on. And all of the money that is raised at the Hootenanny goes towards the kids in the county and the seniors. Basically, all the senior graduation is paid for. That way, those kids don't have to worry about it because, unfortunately, it's like a low income thing. So we don't want the kids have to worry about if they can graduate or not and pay for it. So it all gets paid for through this event.
I'll be there. I will definitely be there.
So it's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, you come to the Hootenanny. You can join in the allegedly possibly shootout, and or you can just find out allegedly possibly where it might be and when it might be, and come be supportive and get some filming in and have some fun.
I will definitely be there. Doc, I'll
Yes,
have to
it's
meet up
also
with
the
you.
Dallas event.
Oh yeah, it's also the
Oh,
Dallas event. Yeah,
How can you forget Dallas? I mean, really,
I forgot.
you
I forgot.
forgot Dallas.
I forgot. It's the Dallas
oh,
event.
poor Dallas. Why isn't Dallas coming on?
I don't know. Big Mike says he's looking forward to the Hootenanny, just like me. It's going to be a good time, man. I'll be honest with you. Any road trip with my brother Mike is always a great road trip. You know,
Have
there's
you
only
riding
so
all the
many
way up here,
people.
Doc?
There's only so many people you could travel with and be confined in a vehicle for a couple days, and that you're both still friends at the end of it. And Mike is one of those people that we could travel together cross country in the RV or on bikes and have a great time. Uh, you know, I love him to death. It's my brother from another mother.
So the good thing about this is going to be is if you like to ride and you like some beautiful scenery and you like some history with your scenery, this will be a great event. I mean, there's stuff going to go on, but you're going to have plenty to actually ride. So, or you can just chill out with the festivities or whatever.
Oh, we
I'm
got our
about to ride.
first call out for round one.
Yeah, I saw the GG versus
I need,
Salsa. Fucking that.
And if you're eliminated first round, you're done. So the last man standing is the champ.
Nope. Nope. I'm going to raise money, even more money for the event. You can buy your way into the second round for $20, and all the money
Make
that
it
we.
40.
All right, well, $40 buy in for second round, and all that money will be donated for the kids.
well, I might not race, but I'll donate the money anyway.
There you go.
We're doing it for the kids.
Yep.
I
That's why I'll
swear,
do
officer, this is a charity event.
Now, I got a question
it.
Jake asked. It's sort of like encrypted, so you can't see it. Is there a height requirement for the Hootenanny?
Well, you gotta watch
Well,
out
I'm
for that.
definitely.
You gotta watch out for that 3-6 Mafia team. They'll show up. You won't notice.
Kind of like the traveling gnomes, right?
Yep, until you trip over 'em.
See, Shadow goes, we need to video this. Oh, there will be some video. I don't know how public that video will be, but there will be some videos. Who knows? Maybe Discovery Channel will pick us up.
We're going to Appalachian, Mexico.
There you go. Oh, Sasha Killer.
So then that's not too far from I'm at in Pennsylvania, right?
No, I'm
Yeah, I
actually
think.
Friday. It brings me right through Pennsylvania on my way to West Virginia.
Well, then
Yeah.
let me know when you leave. I'll meet up with you and ride with you.
Yeah.
But you'll be in the car. You'll be in the RV, right?
Yep.
Well, I can follow.
Yeah, no problem.
So are
You
you
said
from?
triple one again.
So are you from the east or west side of Pennsylvania?
Well, put it this way, I'm not too far from. So that would be what the east,
Too
right?
far? Too far from
Yeah.
where?
Too far from Gettysburg. Not too far from the Maryland line as well.
Oh, so yeah, you're west. Um, so
81.
He's
yeah,
about 5 hours from you.
yeah, because you have to go up and around and back down, unless he wants to go through the mountains. But you go up and around, back down.
I'm headed whichever way the GPS takes me on Friday.
Which will probably take to 81 though, won't it? 84 to 81 from Connecticut to. Are you hearing
Uh,
me?
yeah, it probably bring you over to.
Yeah.
It's going to bring you over to 79, and you'll come down 79 to 19, 19 in.
Okay. Well, I'll pop it on the GPS.
Oh yeah,
Maybe I'll bring the
frontal with
Indian.
style points. Maybe we could get Noggin to show up to the Hootenanny.
Hey, I gotta give it to him. His bike showed up to the last race, but he didn't.
Yeah, well, maybe this time he will he'll run.
That's
How does
that's
your bike show up if you don't?
what
What was that?
what he, yeah.
How does the bike show up and he doesn't?
Yeah.
Well, he sort of left his bike at Shoe and Crystals and had a rental car.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That how you think I got this name, Noggin's Daddy?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So how many U daddies does he owe you still?
Like
8?
seven?
7?
Yeah.
Wow.
Your time's running out to collect on those.
I know. I know.
The year went fast, didn't it?
It did. I, I guess next time he does a live, I'm just gonna have to do a you daddy binge.
I'm going to make a prediction. The final round will be Blue Spade lined up against Spaceball.
Ooh. Ooh, Doc's already putting predictions out. Ooh. Ooh.
I'll have my hands full as long as Blue Spade doesn't break.
Ooh. I actually think it would be between those two bikes and what's built in those two bikes, it would be a damn good race.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So my wife says, Sasha, I thought it was the bronze chicken. It is the bronze chicken.
Yeah.
For it to be considered Sasha, it's got to do 3 things. It's got to beat Blue Spade, it's got to beat Gigi, and it's got to beat Spaceball. Until then, it's the bronze chicken.
Well. And he says he beat me, but technically we never lined up. So I guess we're gonna have to put it on the line and actually line them up.
Jake says you're going to be changing lifters between rounds.
But I won't. I'll blow that thing to Kingdom Come. It won't be the first time.
Underestimate your crystal and myself. Never know when you won't.
What? What's? I can't read that.
It said he already beat Blue Spade.
But we didn't line up. Yes, he beat Blue Spade to the top of the hill. To the top of the hill. We didn't actually like line up and dig at it and race.
Mike says, no worries. I'll bring the 117 for you.
Oh, no. Oh. Let's put that big 135 against mine.
Well, before we do that, we got to do some work to it to free it up. So we have to wait till the warranty's up before we free up a lot of hidden ponies. You know?
Well,
Well, it says, well, technically Tweedle caught up to him. Does that count?
Mm-mm.
I remember one time we did.
It wasn't.
I remember one time we did it at a stoplight, and I wasn't set, and it went green, and Tweedle still took off, and I still took my time and set, and then like just blew Tweedle's doors off.
See, here's gliding. I avoid warranties. That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
we
know,
like.
I was gonna keep my Road Glide under warranty for the 2 years that it came with. Yeah, that lasted about a year.
Yeah, we like to live dangerously.
Yep. Big Mike says, looking forward to see what she's got as is. I think it's got a lot to. Absolutely, it does. And there's a lot more in there that we could bring out once we get rid of the.
I never said it was no slouch. You know what I mean? There's no replacement for displacement, so
No. So what is the displacement on Blue Spade? Is it a 124, 128, 131, 107?
it's a 130.
It's a 130.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you measure it out, it'd be considered a 130.
Nice.
T-Man did the cylinders, so.
Mr. Gremlin, how are you? Welcome. What we're doing tonight is we're talking about the great things that happened in 2023. If you want to come on in and share,
Yep.
we're more than happy to. Busted Knuckles, same thing with you. If you want to come and share some of the great things that happened, same thing with Fat Glide. If you and the Mrs. Kelfire want to come in, here's the link. Love to hear from you guys. We're in trouble now. So the man, the myth, the legend. Dan Levitan. What's up, Dan? 2023 was a great year for you, wasn't it?
Got to do quite a few upgrades to the bike.
Yeah.
Between LED, Advan Black, suspension technologies, which was gifted, as we all know. And now, because of the Harley Santa, that afforded me to go ahead and start getting my stage 2 parts.
Awesome.
Which I now have all of my parts. Maybe an odd or in here and there I still need to pick up.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I just ordered them last night. I ordered the rocker lockers. So when I get into the rocker box, I'm gonna do the rocker lockers to keep that little tick down.
Yep.
But yeah, and it's been a good year. Got to meet a lot of great people. Enjoyed most all of them. Still got to get my door fixed because somebody put a big ass dent in it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I wish we got that on camera.
That would have been hilarious to get that on camera.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
So yeah, you got your body kit from Advan Black. You ordered it. Came out beautiful. The bike's gorgeous. I haven't seen it in person. I only seen photos, and I'm sure the photos don't do it any justice. Then you got some lighting, and then you did suspension technologies, which was gifted to you. And now you got your stage 2 almost all put together.
Well, got the parts put together.
Right.
I've not started digging into it. I'll do that over the next month or so.
Okay.
And trust me, it's not going to be done if, in 4 hours like you or Nori would do. I'll work on it to take my time do it over a few nights.
Hey, it's not a race. Let's get it done and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I got to meet Dan. It was awesome. I'm glad I didn't have to eat ice cream. That's all I can say.
You really need to come out of the closet.
Hey, that was some good ice cream.
Yeah. Mr. Gremlin, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
Doing fine, recuperating.
Recuperating? What happened?
A lot of alcohol at a B&B.
That happens. Are you pre-gaming and prepping yourself for Daytona?
No, actually, I think after the first, I'm going to dry out till then.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right on. Give your liver a chance to heal before we abuse our livers again.
Hey, wait till you get my age and they really start telling you that for real.
Well, for real, after that night of us drinking, my liver the next day was screaming at me, and I looked at it and said, I thought you said you could hang. What the hell?
I can't believe you guys actually get up at some of those hours after nights like that and go do your meet and greets all over town.
Hey, we've been trained, all right? I know Doc
Hey,
and
I wasn't looking just for a phone.
You were looking for your bike, too.
Well, I'd already found that by the time I was looking for the phone the next day. You know how hard it is, or how easy it is to find a black motorcycle amongst a bunch of black motorcycles at night with no night lights or street lights.
Yep.
Hey.
I'd say use a flashlight on the phone, but you already lost that.
Hey, wait until 2024 when the base color is gray. And we're just going to start seeing a bunch of gray bikes everywhere.
Yep.
I put a white handkerchief on there, but you can't see that from about 3/4 of a mile out.
Well, you also can't see it if you're like,
Yeah, that was a rough night. But I mean, we had fun.
Well, we had a great time. The
Well,
best
I'll tell you
was
what.
when we start doing more shots with monkeys, like, oh, let me wash out the shot glasses. I start tilting the bottle back, and we don't need shot glasses. Tilt the bottle.
Well, I'd already had a couple beers up there at Broken Spoke when he won the trophy, took the pictures, and then me, Monkey, and some friends of his, a couple, we rode back, and they took off to the side. Monkey and I rode into Cackleberry, and that's where we met up with you and Sandman.
Yeah, man. You see what Mike says? I'm not going to follow you around to catch your phone.
Hey, man, but
You need the phone clapper.
hey, you're a lifesaver, that's for sure, buddy. Thanks.
Yeah, he called me up. He goes, hey, did you lose your phone? I'm like, considering we're talking on my phone? No. He goes, well, I found one. I said, I bet you that's Gremlins.
Yeah, it was like 10 feet away from where I realized I had lost it.
Hey,
Yep.
Dan said he's still trying to fix the dent in the door, all right?
Don't do this and jerk you.
Crystal said, fuck you.
Has she made you go and buy some of that booze that I was giving her that night?
What booze? What? You were drinking?
Yeah.
Tells you how much I was paying attention.
Oh, she liked that.
Maybe that's why you're so frisky.
Shit.
You were too busy worrying about, technical support for suspension technologies from rightH2.com.
I know. H2 Performance was coming to make sure that his customers were taken care of. And that's what I was worried about.
Yep. Never mind Crystal.
Yeah.
Let's get the bike right.
Kind of explains why.
Tell them I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah. I've already scheduled my stage 2 install just after the first. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm getting new clutch plates put in. I just ordered some highway pegs, some that I can actually reach.
Yep.
That crash bar doesn't do it for me unless I want to sit on the middle of the tank.
Hey, Gremlin, are you going to do the stage 2?
No. I got a guy that was recommended me by some locals and some a dominant club here I was introduced to. They introduced me to him, and he's been giving me some really good deals.
If I can work it out, I'd like to get Nori to come to
Well,
town.
I'm also working out. I've got a steel lift table that I've had for a few years, and it's not the cheap ones. It's real steel. So he is looking to move into a new place, and here in the beginning of the year, and he's looking for some extra tables. So I might be able to work a barter out with him and save myself some cash on
There
that
you go.
level. Because right now it's just sitting in storage. I'd rather somebody use it than it's sitting in storage.
So Corey wants to know, what clutch did you get?
I'm looking at some Barnetts.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the numbers on it, but I kind of Barnett for clutch plates, things like that. I tend to go for transmission. I tend to lean towards Andrews, that kind of stuff. Flywheels, I tend to go through S&S because just old school. We got rid of those stainless steel and went with we got rid of the cast iron, went stainless steel, because back then, I mean, you can have two identical bikes and one will shake you to death and the other one, be nice and smooth. So some you can just tune in easier, I think.
Yep. What up, Danny D'Lo in the house?
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go look at Revolution Performance.
Okay. Let me write that down.
Danny, we're talking about all the
what am I
good
looking
stuff
at?
that happened in 2023. If you want to jump on in and share all the good stuff that happened to you in 2023, you're more than welcome to come in. There's the link. It's an open mic night. Come on in. We'd love to have you jump in, and share your piece.
Now, this is for clutch plates.
No.
Okay. What am I looking at with through Revolution?
You're looking at flywheels and everything else. They make
Right.
cranks, flywheels, cylinders, heads.
Gotcha.
We've just had a lot better. We've had a lot better performance and quality out of Revolution than we have out of our S&S stuff we've used. So
Absolutely.
What do you think the difference is? Just workmanship?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not down on either one. I'm just saying, hey, go take a look at them.
Yeah,
no problem, Danny. You're always welcome.
I'm used to old school parts and companies, so I'm learning a lot of new ones here recently.
Yeah. That's who we mostly use. We're partner up with them down at OF, down at the speed shop.
Yep.
I do have to say, their cylinders. If I was picking between people to do cylinders, they would be number one, and T-Man would be number two. And the only difference between the two, they're both top-notch quality. It's just the Revolution Performance. Their cylinders run cooler than T-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But
so, talk about clutches. Spaceball is still running stock clutch.
what are you gonna put Recluse set up here?
I'm sort of leaving it stock to see how much abuse I can honestly put in to my stock clutch on Spaceball. I did upgrade the springs to 30% stiffer spring, and I did add the variable rate pressure plate.
Right.
So we'll see how all that works out. What's up, Jake?
Doc, how's it going?
Good.
As soon as you make a dig on me, it's gonna go. Poof. Hey, it's Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Hey,
What's
Jake,
going on,
stand
guys?
up.
How we doing tonight?
Hey, there's my
Stand up, Jake.
son.
Oh, wait, you are.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
3'6" mafia in the house.
3'6" mafia.
Yep.
Hey,
hello,
hey,
Mrs. Kelfire.
Yeah, but it's
sometimes.
Or is that
When
that
it's needed.
9-6 attitude?
Oh no, that's when you put Dallas on Jake's shoulders. That's when you put 9 attitude.
I met Dallas down in Tennessee this year. Good people.
Yep. I met Dallas at the Baggers and Brews ride, and I also met Penny there, which was awesome.
So you need to meet Jake.
Yeah.
So, Jake, you got any fun things to share? The great things that happened to you this year?
Well, I had quite a bit actually happen this year. First, it started back in March. got my big boy bike. Got me a Lowrider S off of a 883. And then right after that, met Drew, and he took me up to West Virginia for a big ride, first big ride. Really past Daytona. I never left Daytona or Orlando area. So we ended up crushing, it was 2,300 miles in like 5 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And then started meeting a whole bunch of people through YouTube and hanging out with you guys. And hopefully in 24, I'll actually finally get to start putting face to names. And I think it's going to start in Daytona. I know, Doc, you're coming down. I'll be there.
Hey, Doc, your
Don't
meeting
forget,
is going to be a
March
party.
the 8th, the Moto meetup at 6 p.m. at the Cackleberry.
That's going to be a hell of a party, Doc. You know that, right?
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah. And just to throw this out there, I didn't pick it because of this, but it's also my birthday. I'll be 54.
All right, very cool. But you know, my birthday's not too long after that either, so we'll be double celebrating.
Oh, hell yeah. We'll be tilting back. I'm going to have a bottle of cold brew with me, so we're going to be tilting that back.
I'll just be a young 68.
Hey, Jake forgot something. Something big for such a young pup. Jake was also one of the founders of H2 Performance.
Yeah.
Yep, I was afforded the opportunity to join into a partnership, and man, 24's got some big things in store.
Yep. So I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. If you don't ride H2, well then, fuck you. Hells gets a kick out every time I say that.
Hey, Hells, you didn't answer my question that I put in the chat there before I jumped on. That's one of the reasons why I jumped on. Are there several hotels in the area up there?
Yeah.
For the Hootenanny?
Yep.
What town is it based out of?
Well, there's the campground we're at actually has cabins and all kinds of stuff that you can rent. Also, on top of campground or camp spots, and just down the road, there's another campground that has cabins and stuff. But if you just look up Summersville Lake, and then you'll see it's kind of not. It's in between two towns. The one town is Summersville itself, and the other town is Fayetteville. So those two towns have all kinds of hotels. Okay. Just hit me up. I can help you. I can list them. I can list them off for you.
Are we talking North Carolina?
West Virginia.
No, West Virginia.
Oh, okay. I used to live in Harper's Ferry, but I've never heard of Fayetteville, West Virginia. I know North Carolina and Dunn and those areas.
So Big Mike wants to know who wants to ride Alligator Alley. He wants to ride that this year in Daytona.
Bro, I rode it while I was down there.
You're not going though.
I done rode it.
He wants to know who wants to go ride it with him in Daytona.
Crystal and I did it at 2:00 in the morning.
And we got Tweedle's claim to fame here. He was the first Ride H2 customer.
He was. That's the truth.
Yep. And Kelfire got her rear suspension from H2.
Yes, she did.
Hell yeah.
And I agree, man. The best money I spent on product. It really is the best suspension I ever spent money on.
Well, I can't say that I spent money on it, but it's definitely the best suspension I rode on.
Yep.
Well, someday I'll be able to afford it.
Yep. So, well, you know, it comes in time. Rome wasn't built in a day, you know? And I guarantee you, RideH2.com isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Nope. We're working hard to be a good company, and hopefully we'll be here for a long time to help everybody out.
She'll be getting the backlight says she'll be getting the front soon. Nice.
Really, what's cool is when people do it one at a time. So they start riding the rears. So like, man, this is a comfortable ride. And then they put the front cartridges in, and it puts that bike on a rail. And it just turns it into a whole new bike.
That was the first thing I noticed, because we done front and rear at the same time on mine. And as soon as I pulled out of the driveway, that's the first thing I noticed was that front end. It was
spring tension.
It was phenomenal compared to what it was.
Well, it's not spring tension, Gremlin. It's a gas chamber over a spring chamber, and they're tuned.
Oh, gotcha.
They're tuned right from the manufacturer to be within 2% of each other. They're dyno tuned.
Cool. I've never seen that before. That's pretty
Oh
wild.
man, when I had Mike on,
put a spacer near that spring and you're gone.
No, this is
some new seals.
Totally different. Welcome to 2023, man.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, are you going to do anything on that? Like a content? Anybody?
What, on fronts?
Yeah, on that particular design. Who has that out? Does anybody know?
Yeah, H2 Performance.
Okay, I'll go there and check it out. I've already got you written.
Ride H2.
Right. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I just wrote it down.
RideH2.com. And if you got any questions, just hit me up. I'll send you the
No problem, man. I'm already gonna mess up your server to start with.
That's all right. There's lots of us out there that's got installed videos. Gliding on 2's got one. Tweedled's got installed videos. I've got installed videos. There's a lot of installed videos out there. So,
yeah, I mean, I try to catch what you can, but you guys are putting out enough stuff to where sometimes it's easy to miss other things.
Oh yeah,
with life in general. So that's why I was just asking.
Yeah, Doc also had Mike from Suspension Tech on a live. That was a really, really informative live.
Yeah, he went into detail about the suspension and how it's assembled and how all the parts are made in America. No parts are made outside this country. All the parts are made here. The shocks are assembled here. They're dyno tuned here, and then they're shipped from here.
I caught that, but I only caught it when he was talking about the rear.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the same for the front.
7-1, you have a great night, man. Happy New Year's. I hope 2024 will be twice as good, if not twice better than 2023 was for you.
Come to Daytona.
Yeah, because every time I go into his manufacturing shop over there, he gets on to me because I go over to the bins and try to start taking parts.
Hey, I'll be right back. This is an important call.
All right.
Hey, Gremlin.
Yeah,
we were talking about stage 2, and then you start talking about your transmission and stuff. What all are you going to be doing? You just going to be doing the cams, or
I'm doing the cam plate, bearing, oil tensioners, all of that. Just a full. I'm changing out also the plastic stuff on the down below, and new lifters, or what you guys call what I call I call them tappets, and you guys call them lifters or something like that. But the tappets below are getting changed out. I've already got a 2-in-1 exhaust already. I've got the high intake airflow. So it's just a matter. Now, Doc assured me that the twin cams that I've got that I'm putting in there, I actually shouldn't have to even change out the push rods, because I'm not doing the top end.
Right.
Right.
So because of the diameters, but I've got the push rods just in case. Just
okay.
Who knows?
The base circle of your cams that you currently have are the same for the base circle of the cams that you purchased.
Okay, the base circle. I want to be able to use that terminology when I hit this guy up. Basically,
well, if it's a drop-in cam, I mean, your manufacturer will tell you if it's a drop-in cam, if it's a drop in, you don't have to change the push rods if you're pulling the rocker box off.
Bingo.
Right. Right, but he's not pulling the rocker box.
Then you're going to use adjustable push rods. You won't be able to reuse yours. They'll have to be cut.
Well, I've got the push rods just in case that is the truth. But Doc was telling me something else about it as far as certain diameters, and you won't need to cut the push rods.
Right.
If you're not taking the rocker, if you're not taking the rocker cover, the rocker box off, then you have to cut it.
Yep. You got to take the rocker box off with the rocker arms off to pull the push rods out. But if you're not doing that, then you have to cut the push rods.
Yeah, I'm not doing top end. I'm not pulling anything off the top.
Good night, Mike.
So I've got the push rods anyway, so I'm covered.
Yep. So, who did you contact 2 weeks ago? Still haven't heard back from yet. Kind of curious. So it's been an exciting year for everybody. It really has. And that's great to hear. I've had a great year.
Meetups.
Yeah.
I hope he didn't. I hope it's not when our website thing went. I hope it wasn't me when the website. I've had to redo website stuff.
So I have a question for Doc or Hells. I remember me telling you I had a bad noise in my oh God, I can't even think. I just lost my concentration. Anyway, the chain tensioner went in my bike.
Okay.
Should I go with a better one? What's the recommendations for that?
Well, your bike is basically stock, right? Stage one.
Yeah.
I would stick with the stock one. There's no reason to put a high performance one in or anything like that because there's no need to, spend that extra money.
Right. I just don't want it to happen again.
No matter which one you go with, it's going to happen again because it's a wearable item.
Yeah. Because it was a hell of a noise coming from the primary, and I couldn't figure it out what it was. And he took it apart and he said the chain was stretched or something like that.
Hey, Gremlin, did you say you were going to do your transmission?
No, I'm just saying that's what we used to, when we were running shovel heads and stuff. That's pretty much what everybody was running with in the area that I was living at the time. I was living down in Wilmington, North Carolina, and a lot of those boys, that's what everybody was doing. If your flywheels weren't lined up, then they'd go to S&S. But everybody seemed to like the Andrews gears, and we all went to where we had to manufacture our own shifters because you couldn't go to drag specialties or anything and buy that stuff. Back then, you had to make it and then send it off to Brownings to get chromed. So, that's what we did, and some guys ran rat traps. Some people went suicide clutch, it all depended.
Yep. Those are the good old days, man. That was like chopper heaven.
Oh, yeah. We didn't think anything about it, though. We just did it. I sit back and I laugh at some of these things now. The guys nowadays, they've gotten a lot pricier, as far as paint jobs. But, I knew like when I was in Carolina, I knew like 5 or 6 bike painters, and it was like nothing to get something like that done. And I'm talking about nice jobs. I'm not talking about just putting one color on there. So those guys were a dime a dozen back then. Now you got to pay up, but they do look good. As per Smokeout, I saw some nice paint jobs.
Yeah, I bet you did. There you're going to see the creme of the creme as far as choppers.
Yep.
Almost like you guys up in St. Louis.
Yeah. Those guys in St. Louis.
I'd like to go to that one, but I'm not sure I can swing it.
I know I can't. Too close to Daytona for me.
Yeah, same here. I'm not sure. I've got certain things planned through the year, but nothing's concrete except Daytona so far. smoke out maybe.
DDK, there's a message here for you. Can you read it?
That's the kind of asshole friends I have.
Well, I was wondering if that whistle was your lunchtime whistle, like Flintstones.
No, that was Phoenix texting me, telling me that my head looked extra shiny tonight.
It does look extra. It looks extra nice. So you spent some time on the old dome, you know.
Dan, I'm gonna have to get some of that wax too.
I've seen you without the hat. It's pretty shiny.
Hey, Chris is just jealous, man.
That's what I just texted back, said, was it turning him on?
Hey, tell him just to eat his ice cream and behave.
Damn it. That's Tweedle this time.
What, they can't put it in the
That
chat?
head is shiny.
No, they just like to hear the choo-choo.
Yeah, we all had a good time down there in Tennessee. That was fun.
I may have got a little inebriated that first night.
No.
Yeah. But Droop showing up in his what's that truck stop or whatever, Bucky's drawers, and his cowboy hat, and his displaced suspenders or something like that.
Who's that, Drew?
Yeah, he was on the side where Dan was staying. We had a little campfire going. Droop showed up.
All right, well, I gotta get off here.
All right, man. Good meeting you, and I'll definitely be giving the company a call.
Yeah. And don't forget, in 2024, just blame it on Hells. All right.
That's it.
Gotcha. No problem, man.
Later, Hells.
All right.
Later, bro.
Later, buddy.
Yeah, Fat Light's got it down there. 2 sticks. So you got to teach these young guys how to build a damn burn campfire. 2 sticks.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Well, you can do even better than that and just let it kind of burn down into one pile. There's other ways to build campfires. And that way you don't have to mess with it. Set up.
All right, Mr. Corey.
What's up, guys?
What a great year 2023 has been for you. Tell us all about the exciting stuff that happened to you in 2023.
Oh yeah. Well, I think we started off by got to tear apart a motorcycle and put a crazy motor in it.
Yep. That was a good time.
Yep. Met a whole lot of really good friends that used to be strangers and found out just how good of friends those people really can be.
Absolutely.
Got to go on some awesome road trips. Got to do a stage 2 on my bike.
Yep.
Was gifted suspension and got to put that in.
And less than a month later.
Yep.
Just saying. It was crazy how that happened because that suspension got delivered. You called me up and says, dude, you won't believe what happened. And I said, well, get your ass on your bike, grab your suspension, get down here, and let's get it on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the suspension on the bike, not you and I get it on. But let's get that suspension on the bike.
Mel might get a little jealous.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of sexy manliness going on with you. If you don't believe me, ask your girlfriend. She'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a great day because we got Rhodey's bike done, we got your bike done, we got to hang out. Noggin came down. That was always a good time when the Noggin's out.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you done 2 suspensions when me and Tweedle did 1.
I didn't let him type a response. What? You're always welcome. Type a response.
Corey, are you coming to Daytona?
I just started a new job and I have 0 time off. So unfortunately, Daytona is not possible this year.
Well, I got the question. Corey, will we be riding this summer?
Oh, definitely.
You're going to take us up around Massachusetts area like we did in New York?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Awesome.
we'll find some good places, some good back road riding through
Excellent.
central and northern Mass.
Sorry, my done life. Yeah, I just couldn't. I had it. I had to cover what I said. Sometimes the mouth moves faster than the brain. But yeah, I mean, that's an exciting year for you. I mean, stage 2.
Mhm.
Well, first, tear into a bike and rip that motor out. Put in a crate motor that was insanely built. It was a lot of fun. Uh oh. Busted's coming in. What's up,
Oh
Bust?
boy. Hey, Busted.
Same shit, same day. I think I'm not really sure they all run together.
Yep. So you want to share with us, Busted, all the great things that happened to you in 2023?
Well, I was lucky enough that Harley Santa gifted me a new front and rear suspension. I kind of wish that I would have known it was going to be front and rear. Sorry about that. Apparently, I turned my damn sound back on somehow. I got to meet a bunch of the people from Tennessee. I got to meet Kelch Fire and Fat Glide when they came to Hog Rock.
I got to try and make it out to Hog Rock one of these years,
It's a great time. I got to meet Frog at Bedrock Biker Rally. Got to meet Zach from Bent Rim Podcast. Dallas and Ray at that damn thing in February. Cycle Showcase.
Yep. So, yeah, are you going back to Cycle Showcase this year?
I am. I was trying to talk the wife into making it a weekend, but she's got a hair appointment on Saturday.
Well, I guess she's not going.
So I'll just end up doing a turn and burn.
Okay. Well, I won't be there. I look forward to seeing everybody's videos like I did last year. Made me very envious that I wasn't there. But with, Daytona just a few weeks away, I can't swing both.
Yeah, I understand that. Which I won't be doing Daytona. So I thought about it for a little bit, but I'd rather do a Baggers and Brews ride.
Understandable.
Doc, I'm gonna bounce off, give other people an opportunity to jump on.
Dan, thanks for coming on. I hope you have a happy new year, and I hope 2024 is twice the year that you had this year.
Same to you, Dr. Harley. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey, Dan, have a good one, Dan. Good year. I'm going to do the same thing, Doc. I'm going to open up more spaces for you.
All right. Thanks, Gremlin. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Good seeing everybody. Good New Year, and looking forward to seeing everybody in Daytona.
Oh, yeah, man. Great times to come.
Take care, Gremlin.
Hopefully they're great times. We may talk about that differently later.
But I also got to do I got to do Spring Fling. Cat House sponsored that trip a little bit with a place to stay and
Nice.
Damn it, Switchback Bar. Also was in on that. Hopefully I'm invited back this year.
Nice. I want to go to that too, but that's 20 hours one way for me.
There's airplanes and motorcycle rental.
It's still not the same.
I know.
Still not be the same.
I 100% agree. I would much rather have my own bike.
Exactly. I got these two amazing bikes, and why would I not want to go on them? But again, it comes down to having the time to go and the funds to go. And I can't be, as much as I want to go to everything, and I'd like to go to everything, it just can't.
And Bri, I plan on being in New Jersey. It's a plan right now. It's a very weak plan, but it's a plan.
How long is New Jersey for you to ride out to?
12, 13 hours.
I see. That's not bad.
That's obviously straight through. That's no stops. But
yep.
Is that Baggers and Brews thing going on there?
Yeah.
Yes.
When is that?
That's the same weekend as Gettysburg and the same weekend as VAM.
Well, I won't be going to that then. I'll be going to Gettysburg.
Yeah, well, I'd like to get out to Baggers and Brews. I can't.
Oh, I would love to too. Yeah.
But it's a fundraiser for Tunnels to Towers, which is a great organization. And after the new year, I'm going to make a $100 donation towards their fundraising, towards the charity. I know 100% of that money goes towards that charity. So, and it's a great charity. And I'm just heartbroken. It's the same weekend as Gettysburg.
So it's the whole weekend of Gettysburg.
Yes.
Yep. Well,
maybe I might to go
Saturday.
To both then. I'll probably be able to go to both then.
Yep, because it's their event is Saturday,
the
13th. I think it's the 13th. I don't have the calendar in front of me, but it's the Saturday of Gettysburg. And they have a poker run, and then they have an event where they're going to have vendors and live music and things like that. And I know Bert reached out to me about coming on and promoting this event. And I'd love to have them on a Wednesday night to promote their event. I think it'd be great.
Yeah, I like those guys. They're nice guys. They're good people, man.
Yeah,
I've never met them.
Really are.
I like watching their videos, and I try to support everybody. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and you can't. You just can't. It's just, there's a lot going on everywhere.
Yep. I mean, even with the YouTube thing, I try watching everybody and, giving their likes and their subscribes,
Yeah. It's hard for me to watch everybody. I'm subscribed to over 200 channels.
Yeah, I'm pretty much up there too, and it's hard to do it. It's pretty bad when I'm going through and I'm like, all right, let me watch this for a little bit, and okay, let me go back over to watch this one, and I mean, I haven't been really doing too much because of the move and everything going on, but this summer
yeah.
I'm going to be doing a lot of getting some videos out there. I mean, I only got 25 subscribers, but I don't care about that. Yep. You know what I mean? That don't mean nothing to me.
Exactly. Good night, Done Life. Because you do it for the fun of it, the hobby of it.
Yeah.
Like I do.
Yep. I tried doing a live the other night, but I couldn't do it because I didn't have more than 50 subscribers. It wouldn't let me do it.
Gotcha.
I'm like, okay.
Just gotten rid of the subscriber count, period.
Yeah. I don't care. I enjoy it anyway. That's not what I'm doing it for. I'm just doing it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
I just got to learn to keep my camera to stay on my bike while I'm recording.
Yep. So is that true, Corey? A happy birthday's in order?
No.
It's always Corey's birthday.
Every day is my birthday. Just like every day is Phoenix's anniversary.
That's it. Yep. See, Tweedledee says you can use StreamYard. It doesn't matter.
Now, do I got to download that?
Nope.
No,
it's a website, and you just run it. You connect it to your YouTube channel, and it just
so you go use StreamYard.com or
StreamYard.com. Create an account. It's free. Well, there's a free section. I have the paid section. And then you link your YouTube channel to it. And then you could schedule your lives on a day and a time. You add your thumbnail to it and you launch it and do it all through StreamYard.
Okay, I'll have to check that out later when I get off of here. Cool. Thank you for that information.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm still kind of new at it. I just don't, I guess I don't do it enough so that I don't know,
Yeah, and I didn't know about it until, I talked to Tweedle and Ray's Moto Life, and they turned me on to StreamYard, and, boom.
Very cool. Very
Doc,
cool.
I think I'm going to hop off for the night.
All right, Jake.
I appreciate you having me on.
Hey, thanks for coming on. I hope 2024 will be a great year for you as well.
Thank you very
Jake,
much.
thank you.
I look forward to seeing you in Daytona.
Oh, we're going to have a great time. Guaranteed.
Jake, you ought to come to Gettysburg, too.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys have a good evening.
Yep. Later, Jake.
Take care.
So, Bri, if you want to come on, I know I've asked you to come on earlier tonight, but if you want to come on and talk about the great experiences that you've had in the past, this past year, and you've had a lot of good experiences.
Yeah.
You also, let's hear about it. Let's talk about it. Bri, I love you, bro. I hope you do. If you can, that's great. If you can, I understand. But yeah, 2023 was a great year, I think, for everybody. Minus the outside life, politics, and all that other BS.
Yeah.
I try not to focus on.
I think of the good, not the bad.
Exactly. And that's what this is all about. There's enough bad news out there. Let's talk about all the good stuff, because I'm all about good stuff and good vibes and making people happy.
Amen. What are you showing us? Bag of potato chips?
I'm fucking around with my camera.
No.
I
see Facebook and YouTube on the bag.
See, even XAN says streamer is so easy, even a caveman could do it.
Well, that'd be me.
Nah, you're above
using the webcam on my computer because it's just right up here in my face. So I try to use something else to push me back a little bit.
So, Doc, I got a little bit of something different to bring you this year up at Gettysburg.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Something new.
Okay. I like something new. As long as it's not something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue, because I'm already married.
You'll like it. If you like Brady.
Yep. Gremlin says some new bikes were acquired this year, so that's a positive. That's an absolute truth. Keltfire got that nice Road King and that Laguna Orange. Beautiful bike. She more than deserved having that gorgeous bike. Corey
Droop got his King.
Yep. Droop got his Road King. PA Biker got his Indian.
I'm trying to talk the wife into $14,000, so I go get a second bike.
Hey, you can't have a collection with just one bike. 2 starts your collection.
Yeah, that's true. True as 2.
And in my opinion, I like having a touring
bike. I
bike,
didn't need another bike,
and a cruising bike. This way, depending on my mood of the day, I could take either bike.
Yeah, same here.
Well, I need it for my son just turned 16 at the beginning of the month, and that will be partially his.
Okay.
I found a 2020 Lowrider S for it's over 14, but I think I can get him down to 14 out the door at least.
Outstanding.
Good.
Because
I was thinking about selling my bagger, but I don't know.
Sounds like a good candidate for another 131 swap.
I barely have enough money for the bike, let alone the 131 to go with it. And it's his bike, so no.
I could recommend a great cam for that bike.
My bike will get a cam before that thing.
There you go.
I'm looking at the 3030.
It's a good
That's
cam.
what I like to get. I like to get that for my bike.
It's a good cam. The Star 3030 is a good cam. Mathematically, that cam didn't work for me.
Yeah.
For my riding style, I'm talking from my bagger. Definitely would not work for a 131. It's too small of a cam.
Yeah, it's way too small for a 131.
But for my 117, mathematically, that cam wouldn't work for me, and I couldn't find the exact cam that would work for me. So I found one that was the closest, which was a Psychorama 480, which is the torque cam, where the 470 is the horsepower cam.
Yeah.
Well, hello. I guess the cat's got to say hi.
Oh, it's a kitty.
Kitty, get out of the damn way.
When I sit there with a client that sits there and says, I want to do a stage 2, and my buddy says, I want this cam. When I sit there with an hour with them and I'm breaking out math, they look cross-eyed. What's up, Brian the biker?
Hi, what up, buddy?
It's all you, bud. Let's hear about all the great stuff that happened to you in 2023.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. I got to meet everybody. I got to hang out with Corey again. And it's been a good year. It's been a year of a lot of personal changes. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a phenomenal year. We got to meet and hang out.
It's rained way too much. It's actually raining now, but wait. Here, Doc, you'll appreciate this. And I got an upgrade. Hold on.
You got an upgrade?
Yeah, look at this guy.
Oh. My cat just walked across the camera. Yeah.
How cute.
He's a little rambunctious.
Yeah. Spooky is quite the handful, you know. A little demon on paws, I call him.
Mm-hmm. So my cat is actually one of my cats pinned my wife against the wall the other night. Cornered her. Yeah. And that was almost a dead cat. But with moving, he gets spooked real easy now. So
yeah.
Brian, you got my wife's attention.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a little high strung though.
Yeah,
all kittens are. They're babies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, here he goes. You'll see him in a second. He's going to climb the shelf.
You put up some great videos this year.
Yeah,
you had some tremendous growth this year.
Yeah, it's been very humbling. It's very it's good. Just wish I got to ride more this year, but next year I'll ride more.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I did get you on video on a ride.
No, see, you should have deleted that. I want the mystery to be alive. I want people to be like, "Damn, Bri rides." No, I don't.
Well, it wasn't a video of you actually riding, though. It's you standing by your bike in a parking lot.
Okay. Yeah.
So we could start the myth that you had a stunt person ride your bike there for you as you got helicoptered in and rappelled down next to the bike.
There he is. Fucking cat.
Brian, I'd say the funniest video you did was when you were putting gas in the bike. You had your wife take off your gloves for you. That was great.
I got so much freaking hate for that video in the comments. People are like, "That guy's an asshole to her." I'm like, and you didn't watch the rest of the video because she cracks up at the end of it.
Yeah,
Poor people at Wawa were like, "What the fuck is this?"
I thought one of the best videos you did this year was the 10 things I hate about Monkey.
That was funny too. Yeah, everybody thought he was so sick. I even like, what? What do you mean?
That's why I pinned Mrs. Monkey's comment, and then people are still like trolling me. I'm like, dude, it was a joke.
It was a joke. Yeah.
I think it's funny with a lot of those videos is that nobody watches them in their entirety. They watch the thumbnail, they watch 2 seconds of it, and they're like, "Fuck, bro, he's an asshole."
Yeah.
I mean,
you're good with that, though. Wrong. I mean,
when I first watched that video, I was like, and then after like a couple minutes into whatever it was, I'm like, this has got to be a joke.
See, now, if you watch Monkey's live, when Monkey talked about it, that he would get a kick out of it if people did it. And Bryce says, I'll do it. And he was actually looking forward to Bryce's video, the 10 things he couldn't stand about Monkey.
Yeah.
I kept sending him messages like, all right, you sure? You sure? Because I don't want like people flipping the fuck out on you or me.
How can you not like Monkey, though? I mean, come on.
He's a
I like
stand-up.
Kel has
Rumor has
I like
a
Mason.
standing next to
coming into Jersey.
No way. That's all a rumor.
You see
Hey,
where he put that bike? He's got that bike back now. That purple thing there.
Yep, the purple nurple.
Mm-hmm.
Nurple's at home. He's working on maybe getting it running in the frame before he jerks it out.
I guess there's a lot of parts and like high performances in that.
It's unknown. Nobody knows what's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Lord.
Stunt double for Bry. Yeah, Bry has a stunt double. Looks just like him. It's uncanny.
Kelt's going to be my stunt double this year at the Baggers and Brewers Ride. She's racing Drew. I don't know if anybody heard that. We're hyping it up.
There you go. Now,
Road King against Road King.
have you done the rest of the Pro Glow lights yet?
No, it's too cold. You got to be above 60 for that.
Yeah. I'll be putting mine in here after the new year. And I got the brake caliper lights and everything.
Yeah, I got them. They'll get on eventually. It's a rat's nest under my seat, though. I got to clean that up.
Well,
beyond
that's what happens when you throw a whole bunch of lighting at it and controllers and.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I met XAN too a few times this year.
There you go.
And Rick, evil Rick, who's actually a really nice guy. He's not evil at all.
I'm sure if you say the wrong thing to him, you can see his evil side. So, what else happened for Brian 2023?
Ooh, let's see. Got a bunch of. No, I didn't really put a whole lot on the bike this year, did I? No. I did get to ride though. I get to ride to work a lot more. That's nice.
That is nice.
It's not a huge ride, but it's nice to get out for that.
You know, sometimes that's all it takes is just to get out. And like for me, it's 17 miles one way to go to work.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
3.5.
Getting out's getting out. 3.5. Mine's 20 miles round trip without a break. So it's a little rough.
So it's been an exciting year. It really has. And I've been happy with it. And I'm really looking forward to next year with everything going on. I just wish Baggers and Brews was a different weekend.
Yeah, me too.
I really do.
Well, like you said, it's hard because this summer, like there's something going on constantly anymore.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's like no matter what you do, it's going to be in the way of somebody. And we only, hopefully, it'll be good because it got rained out the one year.
Yeah, I mean, the last year was perfect for me because it was Memorial Day weekend. So, you know, yeah, we rode back on Sunday and I still had Monday off.
Yeah, from what? Fuck, my lights flickered. Yeah, I mean, they've got a lot of people lined up, a lot of companies lined up. It should be pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. And you're on the board of directors, I guess, for that?
Yeah. We just got Custom Dynamics on board, so it's awesome. Looking pretty big. Yeah, there's some bigger names in the work. Well, not bigger, but other names in the work. So it's exciting. Yeah, Cal, you gotta rock the Dixons at work, especially since we're casual. So gotta do what you gotta do.
I had my Dixon on last night. My Clockwork Dixon.
Oh, there's my money maker. I'm gonna sell used Dixons. Ziploc fresh. There's got to be a market, right?
There's got to be.
I mean, I've lost enough weight; they don't fit, so I got to start my collection over again.
I know you're looking fit. Pumping some iron?
Nah, I just lost a lot of weight. I'm trying to grow a beard. I don't think it's going to work though. Maybe when I hit puberty. We'll see.
That's like me. I
want to be like busted. I want to look the part. Or Corey. I mean, Corey looks like he's a fucking lumberjack.
He just needs a red and black flannel on and.
Exactly.
And then
get him a red and black Dixon.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I might have one. I could send
some Indy Ridge shoes.
There you go. Knock it out of the park.
Has anybody tried those Indy Ridge shoes?
I have gone through like 20 pairs of them. Yeah.
Have you? Are they any good or?
They are. They don't. I struggle with them recently with my bike 2-up. I don't like them as much. I switch boots. Doesn't mean they're bad. They bother my back recently, and I don't know why. I really don't. It's me. It's not the boot. But they're great boots. They're just. I
gotta have something with a thick sole because I have what they call foot drop.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I have the same thing. I have bad arches. I have I wear orthotics, so the boots have to be wide. But I switched to the tobacco motorwear boots. They're phenomenal. They're not cheap, but they're phenomenal boots.
Right.
But again, it's all in what works for you.
Yeah.
Well, Doc will tell you when we pulled up at Fielders, man, with that gravel, it's like being on ice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
That's where I struggle with the Indy Ridge boots. Is if I'm 2-up on gravel, I can't get the traction I need. But again, I don't know what's changed. If it's me, it's the bike. But it is what it is.
I don't know. I don't like gravel, man. I
think gravel's
just gravel. I get gravel fair, you know.
We have a lot of it in Jersey, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because all the farmland, but we tend to have a lot of gravel.
I'm in Pennsylvania, so we got pretty much, our share too.
I'm in Illinois. There's nothing but farmland. Okay.
I'm in Connecticut. We got nothing but hoods.
If it ain't farmland, it's a lake.
I'm in Massachusetts. We got nothing but potholes.
Yeah,
big ones.
Yeah, that's a good point though, Busted. Because I ride more in the Pine Barrens now too, so it could just be where I ride. The Pines is awesome, but man, with all the rain, the road's been crappy with gravel.
Yeah.
But yeah, PA, if you want to, I mean, they're great boots. It's like anything, it depends what you work for. I works for you rather.
I would probably wear them on an every day, but I don't think I'd wear them riding.
Yeah,
because I gotta have a thick sole.
I think that's what my problem is. It's the older I've gotten, the more cushier boots I need.
Yeah. Well,
I just
my
had
whole thing is 25 years in boots. I just can't do boots anymore.
Still,
I was going to ride New Balance, but fits my bike.
Hey,
I
New
just had
Balance,
a demo
whatever
seat.
it takes. They got that new slide in that I don't have to tie and untie sneakers anymore. I've been looking for a pair of slides.
Oh, that's bougie. I like it.
Well, bougie. I got slip on.
Dog, happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Well, I just had Harley just gave me loaned me a demo seat, a 1 inch lower and 2 inch forwarding to see how I fit with that. Because I already have a 3 inch lower kit on mine, but I'm only down 2. And I'm pretty much flat footed, but not as flat footed as I like to be. So I figure if I get a lowering seat, maybe a 1 inch or a 2 inch, that'll drop me down a little bit.
Do you wear heeled boots or you wear flat? Oh, you wear heeled boots.
I wear heel boots because of my foot.
Are they stiletto heels?
No, she won't. I can't fit in her shoes.
Okay. So I was wondering maybe that could have been the problem.
There goes your only
No, they're about an inch and a half.
I was surprised how much difference that makes too with heeled boots. It changes the fit of the bike a lot too, at least for me.
Yeah, me too. So,
what seat did you buy? Or did you get the short?
They're loaning me just a regular demo seat. I want to get a Mustang. If this fits for me, I'll either get a Mustang or a Saddleman.
Yeah.
You ever thought about us having your seat customized by Mean City Cycles?
I seen that. Who did he? He came on your live, didn't he? Somebody's live he came on.
No, I don't think he's been on a live. They're a pretty big company, but they take your stock seat and they customize it to what you need. If you want it 1 inch down and 2 inch forward, they'll do it.
Yeah. Same thing with Atomic Cycle Works I had on.
That's what
okay. That's the one Doc had.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna see first and see where I'm comfortable at, and then I'll make that decision whether to buy another seat or go ahead and because see, I'm not really sure. I'm still skeptical. I still might even sell the bike, know, but I'm not really sure. So I want to try to test out different things.
All right, Chris. Happy New Year's. Thanks for stopping in.
Night, Chris.
Night, Chris.
Night, Chris.
Yeah, seats are a money pit if you buy the wrong one.
Yeah.
Man.
We had the Harley hammock. That seat sucked. Oh my god!
I heard
with my seat being on my bike when I bought my 15. Yeah, when I bought my 15 Road Glide, it's still the same seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
the best seat I have is
thin as
in
hell,
14.
But comfortable for
when
me.
I bought my first Street Glide, I've ordered the heated seat, which came on the Ultra Limiteds. And that seat I've kept over the years and over the different bikes, and I still have it and use it. I just buy the different pigtail, for the bikes. And it's a great long haul, comfortable seat. It's like sitting in a couch.
Well, it's like, I
would
mean,
love to have a heated seat to ride around here, but
I got the stock seat for my 09 Ultra Classic. It's stock, and it's comfortable. Don't get me wrong; it's very comfortable. My wife likes it. It's got a. Let me see, make sure she's upstairs. It's got the wide back, and it's comfortable. It's just not lower enough for me.
Right, and that's the problem I have with my seat, my heated one. It picks me up 2 inches.
Yeah.
And so I'm tiptoeing being 2 up, which I'm comfortable with because I don't know, I've just gotten used to it. And the only thing I don't like is I'm just more into the unfiltered, not unfiltered, but unchanneled air. So I get a lot of head buffeting on the highway.
Yeah. See, my thing is when I got to push the bike back, I don't have that good footing. And next thing you know, the foot's slipping and the bike's almost going down. Not going down, but almost. And I have dropped it. I'm not going to say I haven't because I have dropped it.
That's never a good feeling.
I dropped it once with the wife. And
Brian, Frog says cat shark. Every once in a while we see the tail come back.
Oh, yeah. I'm so used to it, I don't even notice them.
That's all right.
You get used to them, I guess.
I love animals. I like animals more than people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do too. They don't talk back to you.
Yeah.
No, my dogs talk back.
Yeah, my cats talk back.
Yeah.
Or they'll give you the side eye.
Mm-hmm.
But
what's going on, Corey? You're all quiet.
I don't do good with wise mouth people. I don't play well. Yeah, my glasses are all scratched up.
I want to go back out to the garage again and attempt to get more beer. My door's fucking up on me right now, so don't know if I'll get in or not. I got one of those digital keypads.
That sounds tragic.
And it's not wanting to grab.
Not wrong with more beer.
Nothing wrong beer or more shine, one or the other.
That's it. Yeah. So, Brian, man, I'm kind of bummed about Jersey this year.
I mean,
me too.
We'll meet up, I'm sure, because I want to do a lot of solo riding this year, so I can throw down some miles. Like I said, this year sucked, and last year was even worse. But not that far. I mean, it's what I bought a bike for, right? I bought a touring bike tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we can plan. There's so many people on the East Coast. Really not that far.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean, I know Corey Rhodey will rip down with me.
Corey just shows up at my house some days. It's kind of a nerd.
Well, you know, it happens, and you got to ride his bike too.
Yeah, I did. Corey's a good man.
He's like, yeah, right. Just take my bike, have fun.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, beat on your bike.
It was really weird going back because I had the same year bike. It was really weird going back to that bike after having mine. Not in a bad way. It was just you forget how different they are.
Yeah.
I do that with Chip. You know, his bike last year was down more than it was up last summer. And so he rode my bagger a lot. And I rode the Indian, which I didn't have a complaint about that. Now, his bike is at my house. So it's okay. It goes around.
Yeah. And what's also interesting is, you know, because I ride a lot of people's bikes when I work on them. And it could be another, you know, road glide that's set up for them. With the bars, highway pegs, you know, where the levers are, how the levers are rotated. It's interesting to see that. Okay, yeah, they're the identical bike, but the setup is so different.
So different, yeah. So I don't like riding other people's bikes, but
a completely different ride. Well, I have to, because if I'm doing tires or brakes or something, I'm going to take suspension. I'm going for a road test.
Right.
You know, I want to make sure the bike is safe. It's going to crash. I don't want it to crash with me on it, not with my client.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm going to make sure it's safe. I took Rhodey's out. I threw him the keys of my CVO, and he was all excited.
I've seen that video. That was hilarious.
How much tire do you have left after that ride?
I already replaced the tire after that.
He was like, oh my God. This thing's unbelievable. So much power.
His reaction with the suspension was hysterical. There was a lot of
hysterical,
yeah.
It's different.
It's fun to watch somebody who's been on nothing but stock suspension, and once they get on a real suspension that's not garbage, that actually works, it's funny to watch their expression, especially somebody who says, my bike handles fine, I don't need to spend money on suspension. And then they get the suspension and they put it on, and they're like, my God, I was wrong. I mean, that was garbage what I was riding on. How did I do it all these years?
Yeah.
I'll never.
I just wish I could afford suspension.
Try that for sure.
Yeah,
well, Brian, if you want to try out the suspension technologies, you're welcome to ride my CVO anytime.
Cool. Appreciate that. Yeah. I have the legends on the back. I have stock on the front. It's not the same. I don't know if it's because something's changed. I don't know what's changed. I got to try them out some more, tweak them.
Yep. Well, which legends do you have?
The adjustable ones. What are they? The Revo A's? I forget.
You got the Revo A's. You don't have the ones remote reservoir.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay. So you got the Revo A's.
They were expensive enough when I bought them. I was like, fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I took off the ARCs with the remote reservoir, and I put the Black Hills on.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Much better shock. I was shocked.
You were
I'd
shocked?
like to catch up with them, maybe in OC, and talk to them and see. I definitely would like to try them.
Well, I'm going to be at Ocean City, right? I'm going to be down in Ocean City. We're going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Hotel's booked. I'm not staying down towards the end anymore because I learned my lesson the last time I was down there.
Well, if you're going to be there Thursday, I might do a turn and burn then because I don't really want to be there all weekend. I was there last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was okay.
We'll be back.
So, yeah, you come down, let me know. You know, I'd love to hang out with you, you know.
Yeah, if I do, though, like I said, it's going to be a turn around. Yeah, Cal, I'm still coming down, but I don't know when. That's still in the works.
Now, when is Ocean City? Is that before or after the Baggers event?
That's after
September,
Ocean City
isn't it?
in September.
Oh, okay. It's later in the year.
It's a great Corey. If you've never been, it's a good rally to go to. It's a small town rally, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. I had a great time the first year I went. I had more fun there than I did at Laconia.
Yep.
Okay, the riding in Laconia is much better, but we could go up there anytime we want to ride. We don't have to go during the rally. But Ocean City, now I only knew of the one vendor area, which was at the sports complex. Apparently, there's another vendor area. I think it's the Del Mar section of the rally that I missed the last time I was there, which would have been in 2022. And I'm really looking forward to exploring that too this coming year in September. Because apparently, like Vance and Hines was over there, and a lot of other big dealers.
It's not too bad. It's 7 or 8 hours.
No, it's not. And the way I go, I have fun. I go all the way down Jersey, right to Cape May. I jump on I make my reservations on the ferry from Cape May to Lewis, Delaware. So you cut out Baltimore and all that garbage. And it's a nice ride over on the ferry. And it's a nice short ride from the ferry port in Delaware to Ocean City.
Let's see. For Ocean City, I'm looking at 14 hours, 11 minutes.
And the best part of it is you're right there at Blue Crab Central. So, everything is blue crab. So if you like crab, that's the place to go.
Unfortunately, not much of a seafood eater.
But they also have a bar there. It's called the Bearded Clam. And they on their T-shirts, I have the T-shirt. It says, "No muff too tough. We dive at 5."
I gotta get that.
You're not a seafood guy, Corey? What's up with that?
I don't know. Never been a fan of anything that swam. If it walked on the ground, I'll probably eat it. But if it was underwater, not too much.
Yeah, I'm learning to shellfish.
Well,
That's fun. So I get it.
Crab walks on the ground in the water.
Yeah. So you're right.
I've tried lobster, and it's not even.
Lobster's overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only place I had lobster was in Iraq. I don't think that really counts.
Yep.
No, that doesn't count.
We'll have to get you up to Maine and get you a fresh one right out of the ocean.
Right off the fisherman's boat.
Hey, go right down to New London, Connecticut. You can get some good lobster there. With the Mystic
water lobster, which are the best, are up in Maine.
Yeah. What's that Mystic seafood or whatever it's called there? They got great lobster. We were just down there, I don't know, over the summer. Up there over the summer.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to Ocean City again.
Never been.
It's a great time. It really is. Let's see. I'm staying at the Days Inn by Wyndham at Ocean City, Maryland.
Okay.
Yep. I check in on the 12th, 3 nights. Done.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to that. But I don't want to rush it because that's all the way in September. I still got March through August to ride and have a great time. And,
Yeah.
So, Bri, if you come to a turn and burn, that'd be awesome. We could hang out. You could talk to Custom Dynamics if you wanted to.
They won't be there.
You see, from what I understand, is Mike is trying to get to a lot more rallies.
Oh, Mike, yeah. I'd like to see what they're. I'm just hesitant with shocks because it's like with seats. I mean, Legends were the big deal. Right now, they're not, and I've got my. I mean, I suppose I could sell them if I really wanted to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to think about
Well, I'll tell you what,
it. I
Brian,
just
take
I don't
mine
want
for a ride. And then
to.
now,
Yeah.
once you take it for a ride, then you will have a personal, educated opinion on it.
No, and that's fair. I'm trying not to spend money on the bike next year. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's
Between
understandable.
camera,
I mean,
I've spent enough money in camera equipment. Plus, I need a new helmet.
I mean, it's not ideal, but you could even just get a set of front cartridges, do those, and potentially upgrade your rear shocks later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
I
I got
could, but my OC
something.
go nuts. They don't match. That's why it feels weird. That's why it feels weird.
No, I
No,
mean,
that's what I'm
did-
doing now. Essentially, I have stock in the front and the Legends in the back.
No, see, my buddy Mike, he's got suspension technologies, the Black Hills up front, and he's got the Legends ARCs in the back.
Yeah, I mean, I have to figure it out. I'm trying to decide what I want to do because I've like I said, I've got a lot of expenditures next year, so I'm trying to decide what upgrades I want to put into the bike and what I don't.
Yeah,
and it's like I said, it's like with seats, right? I want to make sure whatever I buy is going to be the keeper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the good thing, like you said, that is the good thing about going to the rallies and the shows. You can talk to people. Like I was hanging out with the guys from Comort for quite a while, just shooting the shit, learning. That's the one thing I like about the rallies. It's a shame they don't do. Shame they don't do the International Motorcycle Show anymore. That was a blast.
I missed that show when he used to come to New York City.
Yeah, I've been to that one, and I've been to it when they did it in York. We went on a Friday, and it was dead. And it was awesome because you could try out all the bikes. You could, that's where Katie wrecked the the Zero. That's pretty. She didn't wreck it; she crashed it. But
wait, you got to tell that story.
So you've met Katie. I don't need to explain that one. My wife has.
I'm drunk AF.
She either has zero
that's
or
moment
going
on YouTube.
We got. I want to say we were at the show 45 minutes before we opened. We were literally the third people in line, and they had the so you want to ride experience. Now, to put this in context, she has a Pelagio scooter. She's ridden the scooter, no problem. She's like, I'm going to take the class. I want to ride a real bike. These dumbasses don't even teach you how to brake. Well, it's speed limited. It only goes 11 miles an hour. Well, you can wreck at 11 miles an hour. She's there. The highlight of the entire thing of after she wrecks the bike, we were only there 20 minutes. The EMTs are like, so how long you been here? I'm like, 20 minutes. We're sitting at the bar later that night, and the instructors from the thing come over to check on her. I swear to God, she looks at the instructor and goes, I really like my showy because when I hit my head on the ground, it felt like I hit a pillow. I'm like, you would have, you should have went to the ER, but okay. It's a good time. Good time. Tiger, I'm glad you're happy with it.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Tiger bought a Clearview windshield.
Nice.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. The short one I have on it, I love it. As long as you're not going long highway speed for a long time. Me personally, I get head bobble. But I'll tell you what, that touring windshield, there ain't nothing sexy about that touring windshield. But my God, you can take a nap with that thing on.
Same with mine. My only problem is the air that comes underneath the fairing.
Yeah.
Because it grabs this and just does this number.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one thing I like.
Needles.
Yeah, the vent takes the back pressure off, which I like. So it's not as blasting. But yeah. But that little shield looks so fucking good. I don't want to take it off. It's easy enough to swap though.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Because I have the Clockworks.
Yeah, that's
11-inch sport flare, and I traded that out for, I had the 11-inch touring flare. Now, believe it or not, they're both 11 inches, but the sport flare lays down a lot more. So it's not up in your face, where before the flare was literally right at my eye level. So it was great on long highway rides during the day. At night, it sucked because you can't see the road because of where the flare was. And
that's the one thing I don't like about Clockworks. And it's not to say they're shitty shields, because I've had two of them, but I didn't like that that distortion on the ground freaks me out.
Yeah, well, now that I have it laid down, and believe it or not, Brian Clock himself explained it to me on how to size a windshield per person when they're on the bike. And that's why we went with the sport flare, because I was explaining what was going on with me. He's like, you got the wrong windshield. And so I brought the bike over to him. We fitted a bunch of different windshields, and he's like, all right, sit like you're riding. Like you're riding at night on a long ride, get you into your slouch, comfortable position. And I was like, all right. So I did. And he sat in front of me, and he had one of his guys just swap him out. And he's like, stop. That's the one right there. How do you feel? Can you see over it? Or are you looking through it? I says, I'm seeing right over it. It's not even in my face. He goes, that's the windshield. I said, well, which one is it? He goes, believe it or not, it's the 11-inch sport flare. It's the same length as the touring flare. It's just laid down for better aerodynamics.
I do like the
now I don't have a problem seeing the road day or night.
Okay.
I really want kind of one of the red shields for my bike.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And how cool is that? Brian Clock himself fitted the windshield for my bike.
That is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yep. And he's a good dude. He really is. I sat and chatted with him for maybe about an hour afterwards.
I think Dallas is high.
Well, I mean, how high can a short guy get, though?
Very true. But I don't have the hair that Ric Flair had. Ric Flair had a beard. No, I didn't.
No. More like Dustin Rhodes.
And I didn't realize, Busted. I don't know how I missed it. I didn't realize we have the same paint scheme, just reversed.
It's not quite the same. Yours is more top and bottom. Mine's in the middle.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's
the same colors, though.
Right?
Because
my
black.
My front fender is actually the one for your bike, but I like it more the one I'm putting on because it's got more red in it. I'd rather have more red than black. Yeah. Personally, I like that combo better.
Yeah, it looks good. It really does.
It's a nice color combo.
Yeah.
It's not purple though. I still want a purple metallic bike. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna live out my 80s Prince fantasy and have the purple rain bike.
Hey. If you want to see one of those, they have a replica at the Motorcyclopedia Museum.
Do they really?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
They also have the Easy Rider replicas, the Captain America and the other chopper there. They got a Tron bike. They got a lot of movie bikes. They also have the Ghost Rider bike.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad I think either would look good.
It's right in Newburgh, New York, so it's not that far for you, Bri.
But now it's
not.
And if you go on a Saturday, let me know. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
We'll hang out, have a good time. If the owner's there, I'll introduce you to him.
You know what I meant to ask you? Have you ever been to Bill's Bike Barn in PA?
No.
Yeah, I have.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very cool. I actually got a video of them there.
Where in PA is that?
I'm trying to think of the name of the town. It's an amazing.
It's near Elizabethtown, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just outside of between Elizabethtown and Pottstown.
How far is that from Gettysburg? About an hour?
Well, maybe 45 minutes.
That have to might look be something to do on a Thursday. You know,
yeah.
I'm sorry, on Friday.
We could do that.
It's like $5 to get in. You could spend.
Yeah, it's $5 to get in. I mean, we could do that if you're here on a Friday. You know.
I definitely want to get to the Dale's Wheels Through Time.
Yeah.
Museum.
Rick might need to approve that because did that go through that link? That's the place.
No.
No, it didn't.
Put it in private chat.
Yeah, put it in the private chat. I'll post it up.
I'm trying to think how far that is from here. Man, it was a couple years ago. That was the day I submerged my bike in the tunnel.
It's in Bloomsburg, PA, so it's not that far.
Bloomsburg, there it is. Yep. There you go. Bloomsburg, PA.
What can I get? Fuck,
so there it is. Why is it?
Hey, PA Biker.
Yeah.
Something to help out your videos and get you more subscribers. Name your videos instead just by the date.
Oh,
so pull up, your bike barn video and everything's just by the date. So,
did it come up?
Yep.
Yep.
It's 2 hours and 15 minutes from Gettysburg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to do all that. Naming my video stuff.
Well, that's happens when you upload it, but you can go back through and edit it.
Okay.
I'll try and get a hold of you somehow and try and walk you through some of that stuff or something somehow.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, if you don't name it something, people can find it. They're never going to find it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's a shame because you could have the best content in the world or the shittiest content in the world, but if you can't find it or you can find it,
if you can't name it, where people can find it.
Yeah. So if you just put a name to it, like I got a couple of just out on the bike for the day or whatever. I think I got out there or whatever.
Yeah, but change it up to like a ride to, Harrisburg or, riding through Harrisburg or riding through the back roads of PA,
I almost died. Just put that in the title of every video.
There you go.
You won't believe this happened.
Clickbait.
Come on, man.
I had somebody get so fucking pissed because I dropped my bike. Or I dropped it. What I did was I dropped the fairing 2 inches.
Nah.
I won't fucking
you clickbaited
on it because I know it's clickbait. Then don't
see
fucking
that would have
made
me laugh.
Then don't click. I don't give a shit. It'll be fine. I'll be fine without your one fucking view.
Or you could do what Bryce suggested to me is use TubeBuddy, and if you give it the name you want, you could use TubeBuddy and it'll give you recommendations on titles.
TubeBuddy.
And I just lowered my StreamYard subscription, so I may go ahead and pay for TubeBuddy.
I'll tell you what, TubeBuddy or vidIQ is worth. I haven't played with vidIQ, but I've heard good things. But I'll tell you what, I wish I would have learned SEO a lot sooner than I did, or at least tried to understand it. Because if you have TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy's good. It's just the problem is the motorcycle space is so hard shit to hit.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the motorcycle space right now.
Well, no, not so much that there is. I feel like it's just narrow. Like if you were doing, cars or Teslas or something, I think it's a bigger market. But it is what it is, right? We like what we like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hell, I wish I had the money for one of those new Hummers that came out whenever they first came out, because they were reselling for 100% over what you paid for them. That would be the only reason I would have bought one.
Doc, did you see what Gettysburg's doing this year?
No, what are they doing?
Absolutely no patches.
Well,
okay.
Yep.
Makes no difference to me.
Me either, but I guess it does to other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just told that for the day.
Okay.
I mean,
that doesn't matter to me, but it kind of irritates me that.
Because who cares what you wear?
The hog rock that I go
guess there was an incident last year.
That's 100%
technically
hog rock on. So
technically, it's an infringement of the constitutional of freedom of expression.
And that's exactly what I said. Yep.
So if they really want to, they could. The organizations there could actually take a legal recourse with that, and they can actually win that because they're infringing on their rights of freedom of expression, which is a constitutionally protected right.
Right.
Is it put on by the town of Gettysburg, or is it put on by a private entity?
It's put on by
Private
the town,
entity
right?
is not bound by that.
No, it's put on by the town, right? I'm pretty sure it's put on by the town.
So then, yeah, that could be.
And it's got some sponsors like the Outpost and a few others. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I don't think those sponsors want to get involved with a legal battle over that, where because they used to have a motorcycle show in Springfield, Mass, at the Big E. In 1 year, they said no patches, and a lot of the clubs actually went through the court system, believe it or not, and they immediately removed that restriction because they did not want to get tied up in that legal recourse that it's an infringement of the constitutional right of the freedom of speech and freedom of expression.
Yeah.
Now, have they had issues in the past, or is it just
no? There was just never any issues. It was just
somebody got a hair on their ass and decided to mess
exactly. Exactly. I mean, every time I've been up there, I've never really seen a whole lot of that anyway.
I have.
You know what I mean?
I've seen them themselves. They don't bother nobody, and they're just having a good time.
Yeah, we're out there having a good time. Leave us alone. We leave you alone. Stay on your side of the road. Stay on the side of mine. Bingo. Yep. But anyway, I just kind of. Oh, my glass is empty. But anyway, yeah. So, God, it's been what, 2 hours already? Whew.
Yeah, 2 hours, 18 minutes.
Nice.
So we're going to end this here in the next 12 minutes. We'll cut it off at 2.5 hours. I'm really not into the marathon lives anymore. I think.
Come on, Doc.
It really loses its steam.
Come on, Doc. You got to get up in the morning, do you?
You just got here, and you're going to go ahead and kill it in 12 minutes.
Yeah, I can't flip shit today. Come on, man. You got to do like an 18-hour live stream. It's all the cool kids.
I can't do an 18-hour live stream. I'd fall asleep. You'd be watching me going, drool coming out.
I'm about ready to fall asleep now.
Not too cold then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's a long time. Do you guys run full face or do you guys run half helmets?
Full face.
I would half helmet.
What full faces are you running?
I got a Shoei right now.
Which one?
The GT Air 2.
Ooh.
He's got money.
So I spend enough time in it, I might as well spend some money on a comfy one.
Yep. I have I bought it from Harley Davidson. It's the modular helmet.
It's the Capstone or whatever. It's the HJC branded helmet.
Whatever. It's comfortable.
Branded HJC.
Yep.
I've got the same one.
That's the one I got, HJC. I don't care. I never wear it unless it's raining.
Yep. I wrecked in an HJC and they work great. Just wanted some other creature comforts.
Hey, when I wrecked my wife's bike, I was wearing a half helmet and it works pretty damn good.
Yeah, actually. Let's see if it'll focus on it.
Ooh.
Jeez.
There it is. That's from my head smacking the ground.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Thank God you had it on.
Yep. Yeah, what you can't see is the paint is blown off, like this whole area around it too. So
Everything else was okay, right? You were okay, right?
oh yeah, I walked away from it with a sprained wrist. But
when did you do
I'll
that?
say, if I wasn't wearing a good helmet, probably might have been a different story.
So what do you wear, Bri?
I have a Shoei. I have an RFSF or whatever it is. That's aged out. That's done next year. And then I have an RF, or no, I have an R1200, whatever it is, the 1200 that I got off my buddy. He rode it twice and didn't like it, so he sold it for like ridiculously stupid amounts of money cheap.
What a lot of people don't realize.
Kelt's got a 1400. That's the one I want. Kate's got the Neotech. Nice.
What people don't realize, the NTSB actually says helmets have a shelf life.
Yep.
Of 3 years.
Oh, shit.
Is it 3?
Yeah.
Shoei says 5, but
yeah.
Regardless, yeah, there needs to be a life on it. I can't stand people that ride like, I've been this helmet for 15 years.
Nope.
And if you drop the helmet from a height of 3 feet or more, you're supposed to replace it because now it's weak and it cannot protect you as well. There's a whole lot into helmet technology on it that people really need to look at it because believe it or not, it'll start to disintegrate on the inside. All the styrofoam and all the padding and all that will disintegrate and you lose your protection.
Yeah.
Actually, I did a video early on in my YouTube career about helmets and you know,
Boosie, you do have a big damn head.
Damn. That is one big human.
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
That's an understatement.
I mean, he may be only as tall as Dallas, but he's pretty damn big still.
Yep. And I'm actually due to replace my modular helmet at the end of this year. Same thing with my wife because we bought them the same time. So after this year, we're going to replace those. And I don't know what we're going to go with. It will be another modular helmet. I will say that.
Al Hell Grimm's probably wearing helmets off of World War II soldiers.
Well,
got him when he killed
World
him.
War I, you're thinking.
Oh, my wife found her Kevlar the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, shit, let me wear that as a helmet.
Well, you know, you laugh. When I got home from Iraq, I had my flight helmet with me, and I actually wore that on the bike.
Yeah. Did you? That's cool.
I had the face shield on it, so I dropped the tinted lens. I just tucked in the ICS cord so it didn't flop around and beat me up.
There's a guy on TikTok that's kept his. And
I wish I could have kept it. I had to turn it in.
That sucks.
He kept it. Well, if not, it was something similar. That's what he was wearing for the longest time until some reporter decided to dox him a little bit and show his face. He kept his face completely hidden, kind of like Blockhead did for the longest time.
Blockhead's funny.
Yep. And you know, and I got yelled at because someone took a picture of me riding down the highway with it on and got back to my chain of command, and they're like, you know how expensive those things are? I'm like, yes, I know how expensive they are. I signed for it.
Who's got to pay for it if I fuck it up?
Yeah.
Unless it's in a fucking crash. Fucking bird.
I'd have to do the flipple.
Yep.
The what?
It's
well, you get your shit paid for if you lost it or broke it, then military lets you do it. Most of the time they don't let you do it though.
Yeah, well, I was gonna do it that I got damaged in Iraq.
Yeah.
I literally just got home from Iraq or on the flight back from Iraq.
Oh, it sucks.
Well, the people will handle all the flight gear that I'll say it's called aviation life support equipment, and they actually once we came back off of terminal leave, we had to turn everything in. They had to go through it and inspect it, like the body armor with the plates. We got all new flight suits because of the desert and everything. Really disintegrated all of it. The flight vests, everything. We all got issued all brand new. Just so we could turn around and go back out the door 2 years later.
Just 20 years.
When you retired, did you get to keep any of that stuff?
Anything that touched my skin, I got to keep.
Yeah, you did too. Yeah.
Yeah. Except for,
I mean, your helmet touched your skin.
Well, that's like, they could give me the liners and everything, but that's about it.
Yeah, they replaced the liners.
Yeah, Dan, don't fuck around with helmets, man. They do have an expiration date, and
I'm sure he's joking.
What was your MOS?
Huh?
What was your MOS?
I enlisted as 13 Bravo Field Artillery Cannon crew member, and then I transitioned to wheeled vehicle mechanic 91 Bravo.
Wow.
And then I picked up my Hotel 8 identifier, which is recovery.
Thank you. Yeah, my wife was supply.
What the fuck is that? It's 60. I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't know.
One of my best friends was a supply sergeant for the longest time.
That's what she was. Yeah,
one of the ones I still hang out with.
She retired as an E7, E8 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that was
Dan's wisdom. That's funny.
So we're going to go round robin. PA, we'll start with you. You got any final words of wisdom for everybody?
Well, I hope everybody has a great, safe New Year's. Be safe out there. And Doc, as always, it's always nice to come on and spend some time with everybody and get chatting with you. And God bless each and every one of you. And ride hard and ride fast.
There you go. How about you, Mr. Corey?
Oh, man. It's been a crazy year. It has been a ton of fun. Let's hope 2024 brings even more fun and more new adventures. And, yeah, have a good night, everyone.
Save the best.
Well,
night, everybody. I hope everybody has a good and safe New Year. Don't do something stupid. Have a designated driver. I personally have 2 of those driving awards. Don't get another one.
Oof. I got one.
All right, Bri, your turn.
Yeah, just be kind to each other, man. I don't know. Just be kind to each other.
Yep.
Especially with the holidays, it's rough for a lot of people, and for whatever reason, especially with the New Year's, a lot of people think they're like, "Oh my God, it's a new year. Everything's going to change." It doesn't. But
you have to change to make it change.
Self-care is huge. I can't say enough.
Right on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Get out and ride. Get out and ride your shit. Is that what they say?
That's it. So I'm going to end this, guys, saying, going what Bryce said, reach out to all your friends, because that phone call, just saying hello, might save a life, especially during the holiday season. Bryce says it all the time. You're not alone out there. You watch his videos, you know what I'm talking about. Don't let your friends and family be alone out there. Be there for them. Be grateful for the year that we all had. Let's look forward to spending another year together and help each other out. With all that being said, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I hope everybody has a happy new year. I hope you have a safe new year. If you're in question, call Uber or call a friend and live the best life you can.
Hey, one real quick thing, Doc. Might want to check with AAA. They usually, if you are intoxicated and you have a AAA membership and you're less than 20 miles from your house, call AAA. Say, hey, your car won't start. I just need it towed to my house. They'll tow you and the car, usually.
There you go.
That's a brilliant idea.
That's it. That's brilliant.
Sorry, I had to interrupt you for that one.
No worries. That's a great idea. This This year I'm going to be traveling on New Year's Eve, but from late morning to the evening, and I'll be home before amateur hour. So with all that being said, everybody, thank you for coming in on the live. Thank you to everybody that joined me on the panel tonight. Much thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. Live the best life you can. Ride often and ride hard.
Amen. See ya.